What if I told you your next 10K a month SaaS idea or software idea is right in front of you, but you're not looking at it the way you should look at it, or you're just seeing it from another perspective? See, most people make the mistake trying to reinvent the wheel, trying to find something new, being the next Mark Zuckerberg or the next Einstein to cover something or create something new from scratch. But in this era, where everything is almost done for you and where AI is available right in front of you, you don't try to reinvent the wheel or trying to bring something new into existence. So today I'm going to break it down to you how to get unlimited ideas to build as a SaaS founder. So whether this is your first ever SaaS that you built in, or this is your second, or wherever position it is, if you're finding it difficult to find SaaS ideas, software ideas to build to actually start printing money, the monthly recurring revenue and monthly recurring income, this is the right video for you to watch, because I'm going to show you just two techniques that I use and I've seen other people also use to get unlimited SaaS ideas, and they are building and also making money. And it will surprise you that this is right in front of you every day, but you don't see it. You're just seeing from a different perspective. Your paradigm is not just fixed on that. You are trying to create something new, so you don't see the real gem in front of you. You are chasing the wrong thing, actually. So let me tell you, I know I always say that building is to build to solve a problem, and there should be a problem that you should solve, and blah blah blah. Yes, I am not backtracking or changing my words. I'm actually going to add more to it, because what I'm always saying is 100% true. Finding a software to build might be difficult if you're not looking at it from the right angle, but it's so much easier if you're trying to see the real problem right in front of you. And this brings me to the first way of finding software ideas to build, which is scratching your own back. In other ways, solving your own problem. So you might think I don't have any problem and then everything is already done, it's online. Yes, it is. But still, there is always a little tiny thing that you do every day. It's a problem, but you might not see it as a real problem yet. This is a strategy that has worked not for me only, by a lot of people. Taking McLeod, who is best at this game, for example, all the apps that he built mostly is to solve his own problem, and now he's selling that solution to people who are in similar niche or who are facing similar problem. And a lot of apps that are being built by startup founders are actually solving their own problem in the first place. So you being the avatar, you being the first customer, you actually know what problem that you're facing and how to solve it effectively. Mind you, you don't know, but there is actually someone out there who is facing the exact problem that you're facing. You do not know yet, by you being the first customer, just build and solve your own problem and put it out there that, yo, I did this and this and that, I was facing this problem and I used this to solve it for my own self. You'll be surprised that someone or a bunch of people are facing the exact problem that you are facing. McLeod built Zen Voice, he built Pop-Up, and every startup that he built was actually solving some problem. But one way or the other, people were facing same issue, and they ended up purchasing the software, and now he's making ton of money from it. It's not about going outside, going to search for problem, going to Google search, going to Reddit, and it all works. But the first place that you should always look at is your own self, because nobody understands yourself better than you do. If you use yourself as a customer, you know exactly what to build, because you know exactly what you are facing as a problem and how to fix it one way or the other. Let's take the app that I built recently, for example, EasyTube. And I built this so I can learn very easily. How? I mostly use YouTube as my source of learning, but now most people are filling out their content with a lot of unneeded stuff and trash, not to be offensive, but the information are very little and the fluff are too much. So I built this tool where I copy the link of the YouTube, put it in there, and I charge with the YouTube video, just like chatting with a normal human being, kind of like ChatGPT, but for YouTube. So I can extract the information that I need very quickly, save me a lot of time, then move to what I need to do real quickly. From the surface, this is a very easy thing. Like, okay, this is easy, just link and you get the transcription of the video. Now you can chat with the transcription, chatting with the video, yada yada yada. But it has saved me a lot of time because I knew how invested I am when I'm learning and how much time it takes me to wipe through all this unneeded information just to get to the golden information that I'm looking for. So build this tool easy, and I've been using it and it saved me a lot of time. So in this position, I am the customer and I knew what I want very easily and I built it and it works for me very, very well. And now I've made it public. You can check it, link in the description, where you can also use it to help you learn and pass through the journey real quickly. Because time is money and you don't want to waste a lot of time sorting up a lot of garbage just to get to the golden piece. Make it real quick and get to the next stage. The second way of finding software to build is shockingly copying what is actually working. Let me get this straight. This is not stealing. You're not trying to steal someone's property, someone's idea, but this is tapping into a already validated or already verified market, so you don't go through all the process trying to validate an idea and get an initial customer and then iterating, yada yada yada. Every app that's available, every niche of application available, there is always an alternative, not sometimes not even one, but a bunch of them available. So what I'm trying to tell you is copy an existing app, whether it's being a big app or a small app, as far as the person or the app is getting a ton of traffic and user, you can also tap into it and redirect some of the customers to you. It might not be a lot initially, but with time you can grow bigger and bigger and maybe be able to even compete where you took the inspiration from. This is not being a villain. This is not trying to be a bad person. This is not stealing, but it's taking inspiration from existing or tapping into a market which is already verified. Because what we are trying to do here is not to try to reinvent the wheel. We are not trying to be the new inventor, the new person who brought this market, but we are trying to make money, which is the obvious thing that you are doing in the first place. So if that is your main aim, then cut corners, go straight to the point, copy existing one, build it, market it, and it's easier for you to get users and actually start making the recurring revenue from that way, because you don't need to go into the market to do the testing. It's already done for you. You know the user's problem already. And when you are building, you build towards to it straight ahead rather than trying to create something from scratch that you don't even have an idea if the person will like it or not. So get this in mind. Steal from what is actually learning, but steal like an artist. Copy like an artist. Do not do everything toe to toe, because it might be difficult for you to compete in that way. So example, you might know people who are using an X tool and they'll say, oh, I love this tool, but there is just one problem about it that I don't like, or it's just missing this feature. Yes, you can start building this app, implement that feature and say, hey, I just built this app for you, just like this X tool that you're using, but in this case it had this feature that you've been always dying for. And trust me, they will pay to use it because that is the feature that they want, which tool number one is not offering, but yours is offering. And yeah, it's a win-win. Tool number one, you have the customers, and now you've been able to tap into that market just because you're not able to provide to their customers. That is why I'm telling you, copy what is existing, add small twist to it and becomes very unique. And there is your 10K a month project.